at his museum in Atlanta, and it all has to do with Kodak Black. You know, Kodak Black said what he said over the weekend. I almost don't want to repeat it, but in case you missed it, he said that he would give Lauren London, Nipsey Hussle's girlfriend, about a year to cry and blank before he hit on her. Before he started hitting on her.
Oh, fuck, well, you can't say no shit like that.
A well-deserved backlash.
Man, just passed.
Dumbass. Taking the latest step. T.I. has a museum that he
young folks, I tell you,
called the Trap Music Museum.
By the way, pretty famous museum now.
Right, it honors the history of trap music and the artists who have furthered the genre, and Kodak Black was among them. There was a Kodak Black art display there. Well, here's what happened to the Kodak Black display on Monday.
Yeah, 86.
T.I. said, that guy's gotta go, and so they took down the whole display, and yes, this was specifically because of that.
Symbolizes the outrage that a lot of people have felt about this.
A lot of people have felt very strongly about it, and have told Kodak Black, that, and he put out a half-hearted apology. But here was his reaction to his display being taken down from the Trap Music Museum.
Museum. I ain't give y'all permission to put me up there anyway, bitch.
No talking,
They didn't tell y'all put me out there anyhow.
Unbelievable. Wow. It's just getting really cold, I think. It's getting real cold around Kodak Black.
Yeah, it's definitely getting very, I guess you could say, cold. So T.I. was, remember, one of the first celebrities speak out after the live hit Instagram with Kodak Black. Basically told him he need to fix it very fast. Now, him being removed from this museum, as Harvey mentioned earlier, it's become like a staple in Atlanta. Everybody comes to Atlanta, they stop at the Trap Music Museum. So, I mean, it kind of is like a punch a little bit,
I know, and it was a big, let's put it, an honor for Kodak Black to be included in that.
Yeah, for sure.
Can you guys explain?
Well, he said he didn't tell y'all have to put it up anyway.
I mean, he heard.
So it ain't on to
I think
why didn't he just do that with T.I.?
He just does a lot of speaking without thinking of the ramifications of what he's saying, and I think that's to Big Boy's point. Remember when Big Boy posted about the Instagram live that Kodak Black did? He said this is a time where, as a culture, we need to sit down and talk to people, make them understand the consequences. I think that Kodak may not always be concerned with the consequences, so I don't think there is an end game. I think he just does whatever he feels.
You're gonna learn today, boy.
Point, Lauren, that he says a lot of ridiculous things.
You're gonna learn.
It's trivial stuff that
you're gonna learn to keep your mouth closed. You're gonna learn not to talk too much.
Coming so quickly on the heels of Nipsey's death was just struck everybody the wrong way, and this time he heard about it. It's like,
but he heard about it, and now he's like doubling down on it.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's not used to apologizing. He doesn't know how to.
But he did the opposite of apologizing by attacking T.I. in this thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just seems weird to me that.
I don't know that. I know
young
you're trying to rationalize and think, what's his end game? You may not know.
Yeah.
Okay, can I give you a theory? And this is uneducated. This feels like almost Tekashi 6ix9ine has almost he set a tone that outrageous can actually be.
I'll tell you something. Tekashi's got enough problems of his own.
Wait.
Before he went to prison.
We should say that Kodak has been Kodak for a very long time. Right. This is not. I mean, it does. It can kind of lean to the clout chasing.
He called himself Kodak Black. He should have called himself Kodak Ugly.
But Kodak has been this since we first ever met Kodak as a music artist. Always saying things, and like Charles said, sometimes you laugh at them, and then other times it's like, wait a minute, you should pause. He had a situation with Young M.A. He said some things, and you know what I'm saying? Like, he's done this before, so I don't always think that
Young M.A.
it's about trying to be someone that people are going to talk about because of what you said. I sometimes think that he just doesn't see the consequences and things that or in his actions.
Fair enough. I mean, so when I said it was an uneducated point, I delivered.
Hey, not everybody can attend you should go to the Trap Museum, maybe get caught up on what's going on.
See?
Adriana, New Jersey. I feel that what Kodak said was very disrespectful. Lauren London is obviously grieving, and she just lost someone very important, and I think the last thing she wants to know is someone's trying to get at her and hit on her, and all these other people who are standing up for her, and I believe that's right because it's a respect thing. Nipsey did a lot for the community.
Go, little young girl. Go, little young girl. Go, little young girl. Go. 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 Hey. Go.
Well, What do you got to say about Jordan Woods?
I don't have a whole lot, nor she doesn't have a whole lot.
Jordan Woods is enjoying her moment.
You know Jordan Woods. She's the one that was with Tristan Thompson, that Kylie Jenner was pissed off at, and the whole Kardashian
family is pissed off at her.
Jada Pinkett Smith.
Well, she's having her moment, and the latest one is her big debut in a music video. The song is called Way Too Much by Justin Roberts, who is a YouTube influencer, but he's got a song that's coming out, I think in a couple of weeks, but she is actually starring in the music video, and they had a little premiere party, so that was her big moment right there. You know, cameras all on her. There's Justin, the artist.
Hey, if that's her big moment, she's in trouble.
Well, I mean, it's one of her moments.
You remember a couple weeks ago I said she'd only be as relevant as long as we were connecting her with the Kardashians? Mm-hmm. That's kind of fading.
I don't know, Brad. This is going to be just the start of everything. She's going to get her own reality show. She's going to start acting.
And I will watch it too.
She has modeling. She's going to have more business endeavors. I mean, her eyelashes are killer. Her eyelash line. This is just the beginning.
Try them eyelash, girl.
We keep saying about these eyelashes, I don't know a single person who's bought them, and I don't know, eyelashes can only go so long.
Well,
you guys, a good pair of eyelashes are really clutch.
That was,
I know Brad's hanging out with his friends and like, hey man, nice eyelashes. Are those the Jordan line eyelashes?
Hey, Evan, you'd be surprised.
Or not. Oh my God.
we're taking a break.
Yes, we're definitely going to take a break. And when we come back, sorry, we are definitely going to be...
We are shifting gears.
Shifting gears dramatically because there is a new Netflix documentary. You may have seen it when you turn on your Netflix. It's called Our Planet, and it is all about climate change and the effects on humans and animals. In this case, walruses. And there's a very, very disturbing scene that a lot of people think Netflix